Hello friends, I'm Jennifer with Home Sweet Create. Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Dazzled and European Excellency. Y'all are here. Say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Let's see. Hopefully, the kinks have been worked out this week. We shall see. Hi, Tabitha. Yay, I'm seeing comments. All right, we are streaming on Totally Dazzled and European Excellency. So, hello, everyone watching. Obviously, we're not able to see comments from all three places, but we will go back after the live and check those out. Hi, Sweet Sybil. Who else is here? Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, please. Sprinkle's just another word for share. Sweet Lucia. Hey, sis. And Aletta is watching. We're going to be doing this little book box today. However, we're going to turn it into a tea box. I just thought it'd be super fun. These are the European Excellency. This is the beautiful Audrey off of the wet transfers. I just went in and fussy cut her. So we just cut her, you know, all the details. So you're going to be using her and maybe some stenciling and of course some bling and all the fun things. I do have the link as well as my code. It's just Jennifer, my name. And that saves you a little extra if you want to go grab your Audreys. I hope and pray there's still some left, but hi, Pat. I'm not seeing any comments on Totally Dazzled quite yet. However, they'll show up eventually. So, is my Lori Lou here? Hey, my sister. I didn't paint the back so y'all can see. It's just raw wood. This came out of the wood pile section in Hobby Lobby. $10.99, but you know, get them when they're 40% off. And I just did a coat of warm white. That's what I used. Anytime you're using the transfers, or not transfers, they're wet transfers actually, wet slides transfers, you want to have a white background. Otherwise, it's going to, you know, whatever color or pattern or design or anything that's behind it will show through. So I just did one light coat of that. Hi, Regine. Hi, Miss Sharon and Sweet Janet. How are you? But I did a light coat of the warm white paint, just one. I like that you can kind of see a little bit of the wood grain still coming through. Sweet Amy, how are you? And we did the inside as well. Just very, very light coat. Not sure what we're going to do on the inside cover, but we're focusing on the outside today. And then we'll zhuzh up the inside a little bit. But anytime you're doing your wet transfers, your image is going to be opposite because this is going to be going face down. I just have a sponge. I'm just going to cut my sponge because it's wet. You have to get it damp. Michelle, yay! Hello. Okay, so I also did do, because we're going to be doing some stenciling, I did a coat of liquid patina, which I'll probably do another one just to seal her up. But let me show y'all. I grabbed, and you could do this with your Form Flex and your casting. I just happen to have, these are from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, and it comes with the oval, and it comes with the little square frame. So we're going to be This actually came from my Alice in Wonderland paper pad, but it says it's always tea time. It's always tea time. I thought that was so cute. And, you know, she's dropping a little sugar cube into her tea. So I thought that would be cute. I just cut that out of scrapbook paper. And I'm thinking we're going to be putting this on here as well. So, therefore, I'm going to put her off to the, as far over as I can get her. Hi, Cindy. Okay, here we go. So, you're just going to get your little clear piece. Don't try to peel the back. That's what we're going to slide off. I know it's kind of opposite of our rub-on transfers that y'all are used to seeing us use. We're going to save this though because we're going to use that. So this is the sticky side. Try to make sure there's no rubbish on there. Okay. So we're going to put her all the way to the bottom here. Just like that. I'm gonna stick her down. Hi, Virginia. Mary Ann, you're the first comment I'm seeing on Totally Dazzled. Hello. Sweet Vicky, hello, and Miss Joanne. All right, so we got it down. I just have a little bit of water here. I'm gonna wet my sponge, wring it out. You don't need to get it soaking sopping wet. Just kind of like, you know, just dab, maybe a little wetter than that. But kind of like, you know, how we used to put the little tattoos on our arms for our kids. And when it's wet enough, you'll actually see the image coming through. Comments are finally cooperating, sweet Karen. How are you? I mean, listen, I don't want to jinx it. Just not on all pages. I only had one come through on Totally Dazzled, and I know there's more people than one commenting. You can use a little sponge brush. I didn't have any, so you can get these sponges in your grocery store. Use them over and over. Try not to soak my box because it's wood, it warps. Listen, if it warps, you're fine. It'll dry. All right. So, see, now you can see. So you know we've got her good and wet. Hey, sweet Janet. I'm just gonna kind of rub my finger over that. Okay. And then we're gonna start sliding. Kelsey. Hi, Lisa. I know you're gonna wanna lift it. Don't be tempted to lift it, just slide it. Come on. And if it feels like there's a little resistance, we'll just wet it a little bit more. You're not gonna hurt it. It's a large piece, so it's kind of like, Okay. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. I love her so much. I like to get my finger a little wet and just kind of secure those edges some. And y'all, that quickly, look at how amazing. Sweet Janet, how are you, my sister? It is like magic, for real. There we go. We're gonna give that a little bit of a dry. Remember I said we're going to be using this again? We're going to use this essentially as a stenciling mask, okay? So I'll bring my tape. But I do want to make sure the water's dry before I do that. Okay. It's like she's painted on. All right, so now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna, hold on. You know what, let me seal her and dry her before we do that. I don't want to take any chances with her. Miss Betty Gale, where have you been, ma'am? Just water is your friend in this instance. Don't give up. Just don't lift. As tempting as it is, don't lift. Okay. All right. No, it sure didn't, Miss Cindy, but I did do one small coat of this. Light coat, not small coat, light coat of that after I painted. Ellen McCarthy, hello, your comment just came up. I'm still gonna dry. I'm just trying to figure out. This is one of the essential stencil. It was in the Easter pack. I love those corner roses. A lot of this is gonna be covered, but I think that is what I'm gonna use. Doing there. Okay. I thought about that, or the fleur-de-lis, not fleur-de-lis, moments to mask. Actually, y'all don't judge. I haven't washed this very good, but kind of like this one. We could do the roses on the inside, maybe. I don't know. Decisions here. Again, this is gonna be sitting about right there. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with my original idea to use this one. And I just grabbed Dutch Aqua. I mean, it's not quite the Tiffany, but it's pretty. It's a little more subtle. Okay. So y'all like the rose borders? Hi Hi, Lisa Kid. How are you? All right. So I'm going to cover her up again. She's like, this is like our little mask here. Just like that. I have a little bit of painter's tape right here. And I am just going to secure it the best I can. No, it's the DIY liquid patina. I don't generally use the Mod Podge because over time, for sealing anyway, over time it can yellow. But like the decoupage varnish and glue, the pin art, I haven't had any issues with that. Okay, so that's just so when we're stenciling, we don't get it on her pretty face, okay? Even if these roses cut off a little bit. Think about this, how I want to do this. I think I'm gonna cut it off. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna steal a couple more pieces of tape off of this one that I already have ready to go over here. Okay. Oh, thank you for all the hearts. All right, so basically we're gonna just do that. See, I couldn't. I'm trying to decide here, y'all. Hold on. Because it has that hinge, I don't want the stencil to lift per se. So, with that being said, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna focus on one little section at a time. Hi, Michelle. All right, so let me get my, I guess all my little stencil brushes are in the wash. Okay. Make sure you have some paper towels for your offloading. Alrighty. We're gonna load up our brush just like that. And then we're gonna make it appear that there's not any left, but there really is. Okay. And here we go. I'm gonna give it just a, hey, sweet Debbie Henry. There's that. Oh, that's pretty, pretty, pretty. So now to basically try to line that up the best I can there. Thank you, Sybil. But on this side, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it on down. Now we have that mask on, so we're okay. It's gonna look like we're going over her, but it's protecting it. Just allows you to get as close as you can to the image. And I still haven't even gone back into my paint. I'm just now getting just a tiny bit. Oops. So this is more of like a shadowing regardless. Ooh, I just shifted. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so there's that. Now we are going to bring this down more, but I'm trying to decide. And that was just to not cut off so much of the roses, hence why I'm doing it this way. But I want these to be lined up. You know what, we may. Alright, we're just going to stick it on there. Then we're going to maybe just get just a little piece of that rose right there. Oh, both of my boys are messaging me. I'm sorry. Let me make sure everybody's okay. Don't they know it's Tuesday? Sorry. Y'all know what it's like when you have kids. Gotta make sure they're okay. All right. A little bit of a rose down here. So it's just something simple Not a lot to it. So this will be going like right here. I feel like this little spot right here needs something, doesn't it? Let's fill that in a little bit better. Let's see. Let's just give this a couple more little flourishes here. Might have gone a little heavy-handed with that paint. I did, but that's okay. See, I mean, it's not bad, but when you don't offload enough, that's when you're gonna get your, you know, it'll bleed through a little bit there. All right, so let's go ahead and take our mask off here. I don't know, see, y'all see that? So that just saved us from getting paint all over Audrey's face. There's my sister Susie Lee. Okay. Now, where's our frame? I think I'm gonna actually paint it. This is that chocolate metallic. But before I do that, while I have this paint before it dries out, we're gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just paint the spine this color. I'll probably be adding some molds to the spine. Ooh, I do not like whatever's going on with that brush. Lynn, that is by Essential Stencil. That is in my link tree as well. That was from the Easter collection or spring collection. Hold on, I have a little bit of fuzz or something in that. But again, we'll probably add molds to the spine. But I didn't want to leave it just plain. Hi, Mickey. So how many of you have tried the water slides? Wet transfers, whatever you want to call them. Not bad. Not bad for not having a detail brush. Gonna have to do a little tiny touch up there, but not too bad. So there you go. The people next door have been putting second neighbor. It's the second neighbor within a week getting a new roof. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you. I'm going to do the edges of this too. Just of the lid. I'm going to dab it like this and then just go straight so we don't get it. If you get it on the white, just go in and touch it up. Not that big of a deal. But generally, if you hold your brush flat and pull it straight up, it keeps your edges clean. See, did we do good? We did good. Oh, Lynn, I'm not quite sure. Did your grandkid get hold of your phone? That's what it looks like when my grands try to send a text. It's like every letter in the alphabet. It is Folk Art Dutch Aqua. Sweet Deborah. Hi, sis. And I'll go back. I'll do another coat of this, but I'm trying not to waste the paint that we already had out. Oh, and look what I did. No big deal. That is another good thing about using the liquid patina, because that just wiped that right back. Yep. It's like my OG. It's like my OG aqua color. It's a good one. Another good one is, but I'm really low on it, otherwise I'd probably be using it, is the Pintart Patina. That's the color of the teapot and all the things back there. It's a little brighter. It's great. Great color. Absolutely love it. I venture to say that's my favorite. Okay. So let me think here. You know what? I'm not going to focus on that right now. We're going to focus on the front of this. Okay. So let me see. We are going to use this Folk Art metallic chocolate for our frame here, because I think it goes well with the antique bronze as well as the, I'm probably going to do the book page part of this color. Just square a little bit out. And again, just probably should have primed it, because this is just a plastic basically. That's all right. We'll just do a couple coats, just so it's not such a bright gold. Y'all, my Marine is coming home tomorrow night. I am so excited. I have not seen him since New Year's. That's way too long. Did I mention that already? Have I mentioned that already? Hi, Irene. Okay. So cute. I'll hold it well, but what did I do with the oval one? I'm gonna say I'll show y'all comparison, but oh, here it is. I'll hold it up side by side so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I know, Michelle, I can't wait. And then we'll be at the beach for a week together. Can't wait. So what do y'all think? Do y'all like that it's always tea time? Does that sound too much like Alice in Wonderland, or do you think it's fitting? What do y'all think? What did I say, Lori? Didn't I say New Year's? Did I say New Year's? No telling what came out of my mouth. No, he's almost, October will be 4 years. October will be 4 years. Isn't that crazy? I'm sure y'all remember when he left for boot camp and I was a wreck. Boy, what did I say? I thought I said since New Year's, but thank you, my sister. Okay, so you do think, all right. Doesn't that look so much better? I mean, I like that, but I think this looks better. Okay, so what we're gonna do, where did my little It's Always Tea Time go? Oh, that would not be cool, because that's the only one I have. And I even had everything all nice and neat in this little box here. Did it fall? Oh, real life stuff here, real life. Well, who? Did y'all see it? Did it fall? Did it fall? I don't see it anywhere. This is ridiculous. Is it sticking anywhere? I know, Lori. This is what I'm saying. We lose stuff right in our face. I'm not gonna panic. I'm gonna just make sure I don't stick my hand in paint for a second first. Is it right? Oh, these are our little paints. Oh, ha ha. I found it. I find it. Well, y'all wouldn't know because I'm backwards. So it'd be opposite. Okay. Let's just see. We're gonna just use a little bit of our Fabri-Tac. Seriously. So I'm just gonna put this all on the back of this frame. And y'all, two of my B7000s like broke essentially. So I have no B7000 at the moment. So we're gonna get, but I do have some of the fast dry, what's that stuff called? stick fast. I know, I got it. I found it. I found it. Look how cute. Hi, Mama B. How are you? I know. Thank goodness. It's probably going to go there, but I'm kind of thinking we're going to add some lace here. Y'all already know. We're going to do some there, and maybe even across the top. Y'all, there really is two sides to lace. Sometimes it's just impossible to tell. Okay, kind of like that. It's gonna go there. Okay, I'm liking it so far. So first things first, we're gonna get this lace down. We're gonna start adding some layers here. So I'm just gonna go one just thin line right up the box. Miss Debbie Young, how are you, sweet lady? I mean, we gotta leave room because of the hinge there, right? Make sure it's not janky. I don't want to get anything on our lace here. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Kathy. Y'all sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you're not following on Home Tweet Create, they've removed like 30 people this week. So make sure you're not one of them. And if you're new, well, I would love to have you over there. But yeah, they like to just take our friends away. It's rude. Rude, rude. I'll have to get in there with, let's try it this way. There we go. Okay. I got the link. I know you can't even see it because it's white, but it's on there, I promise. add those pearls. Thank you, Mama Jerry. I appreciate you. Now I'm going to come in. This is the Stick Fast Thick. It's essentially like a super glue, y'all, but it's going to have to take the place of my B7000 because my tube broke. Tubes broke. Yeah, I can't have Audrey without her pearls. Y'all. Come on. There we go. Like, I do not want to get that glue. You think B7000's bad, you get that on you and it's a pain. Okay. But it definitely works. All right. There you can kind of see the lace now. Know if I'm going to do the pearls across the top. We might just let that lace show. And then I thought, I don't want to put a crown on her because it just covers up her whole bun, which it would go right there, which it would be like here, but I thought it'd be cute to maybe put the crown on the frame. Thank you. I hope you've had a beautiful day. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, basically trying to get stuff ready for my son to come home and pack for the beach. All shucks. I like that. I like this crown on there. Let's see. Alright, we're flying by the seat of our pants here. Okay. Oh, I hope I got that straight, because there's no lifting that back up. Thank you. I think the crown's cute. It's different. It's something different. Let's just do it. Hopefully just the Stick Fast will hold it. I hope. Okay. We're just gonna hold it there and hope for the best. I don't know. Now as Form Flex, I could push it down in it just a little tiny bit and it would really grab it, but it's working. Look. Okay, that's cute. That's pretty cute. So we've got our Totally Dazzle crown. All right, so I don't know if I have pearls small enough. This is like some of the sticker, which is a couple different sizes. That's probably what we're gonna use. I thought about using the rhinestones for her ears, but y'all, Audrey left her pearls. So I think we're gonna go, with these. I think I can do it. Just have to make sure I have the right sizes here. I'm gonna give her pearls in her ears. Oh boy, I don't know if I can get my picker pen. This is my Totally Dazzle picker pen, which is amazing with rhinestones. But these have adhesive on them, so I don't know. Yeah, it's not gonna. All right. I'm trying to just add just the tiniest dot of that. Thank you, Sybil. Ooh, 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 flip up. Y'all, flip over. There we go. This might be a little big, but that's what we're gonna roll with it. I don't know. No. That one's too big. We need the tiny one. Or maybe we should just do a rhinestone. What do y'all think? What would you say? Use your picker pen. Yeah. Yep. That is ideal. I'm gonna try, sister. It's sticking to me though. Oh wait, I got it. I got some on there. I got the pearl on there. Let's see if we can make it. I need you to go down a size. She has tiny little earlobes on this. Come on. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay, perfect. That's a perfect size. That is a perfect size. Hold on, I'm not ignoring you. I see good afternoon from. You could do dangle earrings. We're just giving her little pearl studs. Very classic. Oh yeah, look. See, aren't they cute? Well, the crown has pearls and rhinestones. I'm gonna add some rhinestones to her necklace. Don't you worry. Because it's like, she's got like 3 strands on there. So let's just see. You could do your bling on a string. I might just use some of like the SS16. It's like go big or go home kind of thing. I don't know. Let's see. I think I will. I think I'm going to go right through the middle of these. So, if you don't have your rhinestone applicator kit yet, y'all, what you waiting on? But here's our little tray here. Has the little ridges in it, so you just shake them up. You shake them up, and they will all flip. And we're going to be using Stick Fast. I'm not quite sure how quick it sets up, so we're going to move quickly here. And she's going to have a big old rhinestone layer with her pearls. Oh, it's so sparkly. time. It gives you time to work with it here. I mean, it's not ideally what I would use for rhinestones, but it works. Y'all, look at her sparkly rhinestone necklace. Oh, she's stunning. Okay, I think I might put just one of these in each corner of her glasses because they're bigger and I already have them out, so why not? Sling that bling. Who said that? That had to be my sister. Some bling on her glasses right up there on the corner. Okay. So, do y'all see? I'm trying to do it where y'all can see. What else are you thinking? Do you think it needs anything else on the front? Now, I don't want to diamond dust her, although that would be stunning, but I'm going to do this as like a tea box. So I guess that's pretty good. I will find some type of really fun Audrey quote. Y'all, that's on there. That crown is on there. I love it. Look at it from the side. So pretty. I will find a really fun Audrey quote and put on the inside. Oh, you're sweet. Oh, looky there. The pearls keep it from laying all the way open. That's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. But if you want it to lay all the way open the other way, then, well, just don't put the pearls there. Let me see. So what I want to do on the inside, I have all these pretty little paper flowers. This will be done. This back piece will be done. I had 5. There we go. We are going to, oh, I didn't even check this to see. Probably isn't quite long enough. Nope. Nope. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me see if I have more of those bigger pearls. I have some of the ones with a little gold chain. I don't know. Just to add something in there. These were from my retreat, some extras. Just a line. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I know, oh, there was one I thought of earlier. But changing the word to tea. On the tip of my tongue. It would be really cute though. I would just have to print it out and maybe do a bigger frame. I figured if I didn't answer the first time, he would have checked to make sure to see if I was live. Oh, sweet Jesus, make sure everything's fine. Everything's okay. I am just gonna line that. Oh, get off my feet. Very best I can. Hey, Miss Sandy. Y'all, I will actually be live Saturday morning for any of you that are early risers at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Connor just said, I'm sorry. It's okay, babe. Just, are you okay? Are you okay? He's probably so excited to come home and see his mom, he forgot what day it was. He's probably rolling his eye right now like, Mom. I know, I saw it. Sweet boy. Yeah, that takes a little bit longer to set up, but it's okay. This will be cute. Yeah, I was on the phone with Susie, and I even went into Publix, and I'm like, I drink like regular tea. I don't do all those flavors and all the things like that. But I even went in and bought some, I think it's called London tea. I don't know. Just so, you know, y'all can get the full picture, even though I'm not going to be done with this. I'm going to let all this stuff set up. Alright, so I'm trying to get this over into that glue, y'all, without getting it on my hands. Hey, Miss Sharon. Hi, Phyllis. I am old enough to know about Breakfast at Tiffany's. That's funny. My number one is about to have his 34th birthday while we're on vacation, y'all. Connor, you are so blessed to have such a loving mama. Aw, sweet Lucia. That's sweet of you to say. Okay. All right, let me get my little nippers here. You do, Cindy? I like, you know, I say sweet tea. I don't like it unsweetened, but I'm not like the typical Southern that likes it where it's so sweet that it's like syrup. I don't like it like that, but I do like, you know, iced tea. But if it tastes, this one, I'll show y'all in just a second. If it tastes like regular tea, but I don't know, hot, I can handle that. Okay, so all we did was line it with those pearls. And then we're gonna add some little pretties to the inside corner. Maybe we'll do, okay, that's cute. Maybe we'll do just like that. So I'm just adding, these are paper flowers. This is a combination of 2 sets from Michael's. This is where I need my B7000, but this will work. I didn't even plug up my hot glue gun, y'all. quick. I'll just leave it open and let this dry really well. I'm trying to remember what little quote I thought of today. That would be so cute. Was it like, doesn't she say something like pink is always appropriate or something like that? Or Paris is always appropriate? I can't remember. Something like that, but I replaced it with tea. But I just have a regular printer, so I didn't want it to smear. So I would have to put it in a frame, and I would need the perfect size frame. It would have to be super flat, probably like a paper frame or something, so the lid will close properly. Okay, so we just added some little roses right there on the inside. So we've got our Totally Dazzled crown, and of course the Totally Dazzled bling from our rhinestone applicator kit. Let's see here. Y'all, it's sticking to me. Hold on, 2 cups? Wait, what? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's how David used to want to make it, and I'm like, we'll do 1 cup. 1 cup. And even then, after it sits for a day, that's just too sweet for me. What do y'all think? Do y'all think she needs anything else on the front? I'm gonna let everything dry well. I will be using the that metallic chocolate brown. I think that's what color. Let's check it out. Let's see real quick, like here, how we like that color. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good. I just don't want to bore y'all with to go in and do all the detail painting of all the edges and all the things, but I will show you this. Yeah, I like sweet tea, but it has to be mild or half and half. I really don't drink it hardly at all anymore though. But the Audrey transfer, I have my affiliate link, and then you would have to use code Jennifer. Code Jennifer. All right, obviously that's gonna be pretty. See, I'll do that all the way around with that blue as well. But y'all, I'm gonna get the tea bags, because y'all gonna see it with a tea bag. Y'all can see which ones I got. I got, if you have a Publix, they were 2 for $1. Twinnings from London. So Twinnings, I got the English breakfast, and I got the pure peppermint. Pure peppermint and that. Okay. So we're gonna put some in here, just so y'all we can see what they will look like, right? Are y'all a visual person, people? Lori Lou, thank you, sis. You know I was looking for them that had like the aqua blue color, right? They didn't have any. I don't know. I just think it's cute. I knew I was going to do this on this box, but then when I realized, I'm like, she has a teacup. I thought that would be just a cute idea. Obviously, you could use it for whatever you wanted, but there we go. Look at your little tea selection. How cute is that? It's always tea time. So that is what we have for you today. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pull those right back out of there because I'm gonna let that dry and set up and not be stinky. But I can't smell anything. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was fun. And I will be searching for the perfect little quote or something to go on the inside as well. But this little frame part is, it's like, I think it just set it off. I love it. And she's sparkling. But anyway, Debbie, it's the one we always use. Yes, it's the chocolate metallic. Hold on. Folk art metallic chocolate. And then there's another one that they have that's espresso. And it's very similar. It actually might be a little bit lighter. But anyway, there's our beautiful Audrey. Grab your wet transfers. And I will see y'all hopefully early birds 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. I hope you all have a blessed evening. Bye-bye, friends.